I'm Barak Goodman. I'm the director of Ruby Ridge. What we're looking at here is really special footage. It was footage shot by the marshals themselves as they were surveying the Weaver cabin. I like this scene because it looks like we've added the sound effects of the dog, but the dog's actually on this tape. However, we did add the sound effects of the footsteps here. One of the things we always have to consider is how much to affect archival footage. We try to do it as little as possible, and we were really lucky with this stuff. This footage was never seen anywhere before this film. It was found by Dave Hunt, the marshal himself.
Sam and Dad and Kevin are like, well...
This is surveillance footage shot again by the marshals. They had a stationary camera pointed at the Weaver cabin.
I was like, oh, they'll be fine.
Once the Weavers found it, they dismantled it and threw it in the garbage, but they were able to get some good footage from it. Again, this is footage shot by the marshals themselves.
And a second or two later, I heard a second shot.
This is Dave Hunt. He was the chief U.S. Marshal who was assigned to watch and try to arrest Randy Weaver over the course of 18 months. He never got the opportunity before the day of the shooting. This is footage that was actually shot long before the actual day of the shooting, but matched the action pretty closely. This is Sara Weaver, who was 16 years old at the time, the eldest daughter of the Weaver family, who was in the cabin throughout the entire siege. Sara Weaver, who still owns the property where the cabin was, escorted us up to the top of this ridge. It was a very difficult trip, all-terrain vehicles over rutted roads straight up. We were able to get a drone up there. The pilot told us this was the narrowest trail he'd ever put a drone through. It was about 6 feet off the ground with a canopy of trees over us. But it gives a sense of the mystery and the uncertainty of what took place at this spot. To make this scene work, we had to use footage and visual elements from a whole variety of sources. It's sort of making use of every possible tool in the toolkit to tell a story.